This is the NFL on EA Sports, and this is Paycor Stadium in downtown Cincinnati, Ohio. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Arizona Cardinals and the Cincinnati Bengals. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. Gonna be a wet one as we're underway in Cincinnati. A return now from the 4. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. And a stoppage here for injury. One of the Cardinals shaken up. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Gun. Cut. Wide 80. 11 mighty. 11 mighty. Cut.
Burrow gonna open by putting it up. That one taken in by T. Higgins. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. 17 yards. That's the way to get started. A pickup of 17 and a very quick first down.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
So, from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10.
Here we go. Cut. 180. 180. Cut.
To throw is Burrow. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
This is a guy that we're used to seeing make a lot of his plays in the back end, Mike, kind of patrolling that center field safety position. But this time, he recognized that play up at the line of scrimmage, and he blows it up for a loss.
11. Here we go. 12. 180. Hot. Cut.
2nd down, Burrow. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Jamar Chase. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
On 1, ready? 11 MT. Here we go. 180. Cut.
Throwing is Burrow. He's got a receiver. It's Chase. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
Man, that's some bullshit. Scares, bro.
Conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
Burrow now to throw on 1st down. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. But think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often. So that might be his first target, but I don't think it's going to be his last.
11.
A 1st down throw for Burrow. That's caught by Brooks. And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
It's a gain of 9.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So, I know the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
Here we go. 11, mighty. Shot. Right 80. What is that? Shot.
Burrow here on second down. He'll find Andre Yosibas. To the pylon, he's in. Andre Yosibas. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Touchdown, number 9 for the year. Evan McPherson down to kick the extra point. Through the rain, the kick is good. And the Bengals will take a 7-0 lead.
Cardinals, nothing. Evan McPherson, the kickoff for Cincinnati.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Here comes a return from the end zone. Oh. Get across the 10. That is it. They'll be backed up to start this drive.
At their own 11-yard line.
Let's go now.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Good work there defensively. Knocked it away, and that pass ball's incomplete. Marvin Harrison Jr., the intended target. And it'll lead to a second down.
This is teach tape for man defense, Mike. I mean, he is not looking back at the quarterback at all. He is in the hip pocket of his receiver. He's staying in phase and in rhythm. And then he knows when the wide receiver's hands go up, attack the ball. And that's about as good as it gets.
21 is the line to gain as we hit third down.
Gain on the play. And it's third down.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that first down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up fourth down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
And it's a good return here, able to take it across the 50. Set up the offense with a short field.
At the Cardinals' 46-yard line.
Mighty. 11, mighty. Here we go. 11 MT, 11 MT, 11 MT tape, 11 MT tape, 11 MT tape, 11. Shot.
On first and 10, Burrow. That's caught. It's Brooks out of the backfield. And they finally catch up with him, but it's a big play, taking it into the red zone. A huge play there for the Bengals. 33 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
180, 12, 12, 12, 12, 12. 11, 12, 12, 12.
On first down, Burrow. He's got it at the 3. And he will get into the end zone. Todd Brooks, touchdown Bengals. It's his third touchdown catch this year.
So often these defenses come into the game, Mike, and when they build their pass defense plan, there's tight ends, there's receivers, there's so many weapons that these offenses around the league have at their disposal. It could be easy sometimes to not account for the running back out of the backfield, and that's exactly what happened here. Easy throw, get it to the hands of one of the most dynamic guys on the field, and let them do the rest after the catch, and he takes it in for a touchdown.
after the TD. On is McPherson to kick this one away. And we'll see a return here from his own end zone. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start.
At their own 20-yard line.
They'll begin here on the ground. They'll bring this up to the 22. Boye Mafe in on the tackle.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's a 2nd and 9. Back to throw. He gets that to his big target, Trey McBride. And he'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. That throw right on the money for the former Miami quarterback, and it's a first down.
First and 10 at the 36.
So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. Up the middle they go. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
Now they'll set up to throw. Open man is Marvin Harrison Jr. So a pair of first downs moves him out to the 47-yard. And it's 1st and 10.
And the Cardinals first down. A gain of 13 yards.
Throwing now from the gun. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle.
To number 88. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
So after 1, it's the Bengals on top. Greg and I back here in Cincinnati after this. Second quarter starts. Cardinals in possession of the football. They've got it. 2nd down and 2. He'll look to throw. And with a flag down, he goes down. They get him for the sack. And that flag is probably on the offense as well. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
So the hope is your 1/3 down conversion from really jump-starting a possession that ultimately leads in points. But after that 3rd down incompletion, kind of throws a wrench into those plans.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. He'll let one go down the middle. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th and wind up turning it over on down.
You know, Mike, you could almost just look down in the huddle and the players are looking at the sideline like, Coach, isn't the punt team going to come out? And the coach was having none of it. He says, no, you're staying on the field. We're being aggressive all day long, and we're going to go pick up this 1st down.
That is hard. And he will score. T. Higgins. Touchdown, Cincinnati. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
That's the score. Bengals 20, Cardinals nothing. Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Hopkins sent in motion. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's caught over the middle. It's Wilson. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. First time he's caught a ball here tonight, and it is good for a first down.
A gain of 14. First down, Cardinals.
They'll look to throw. Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete.
You talk about a quarterback getting bailed out. Man, that is a pick all day long. And as this defender enters the huddle, you see a bunch of his guys hitting him on the helmet. But I can promise you, they're saying, next time, you got to come down with that one.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. He'll drop to throw. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. DeAndre Hopkins was the intended target for that one. And 3rd down coming up. Play action. He'll set up to throw. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. It sets up 4th down.
And this offense just cannot get anything going right now on 3rd down. If you ask any offensive play caller throughout the entire league, Mike, the importance of 3rd down, maintaining possession, making the defense stay on the field and have long extended drives, it is critical to not only scoring points, but ultimately winning in the NFL.
They will indeed go as they look to throw. Oh, the blitz gets there. He is sacked. And they turn it over on downs.
You know, Mike, there's a lot of coaches out there who believe that an aggressive style of offense is your best chance of winning. Now, this takes it a little bit to the extreme, but I think this is something that we're going to continue to see as this game unfolds.
Burrow. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
He's got it at the 7. And he'll get into the end zone. Mike Gesicki. Touchdown, Bengals. He has done it again. That is 4 touchdown passes in his first half. Greg, he might skip halftime with the way he's performing right now.
Yeah, Mike, this passing attack is just really unstoppable. I mean, it is just remarkable the success he's been able to have. We're not even at halftime yet. He finds himself on record pace. I can't wait to see what he does the rest of this game.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Drive will start on the ground. Room to run past midfield. Down the sideline to the 20. And he will score. Touchdown, Cardinals. Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series, but they've come out on this series, Greg, with the right answer for the touchdown.
And, Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with the run play is to allow themselves to operate ahead of the chains. Well, not this guy. He found the alley, he took it, and he's off to the races for 6.
It is good. Makes the score. Bengals 27, Cardinals 7.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. Yeah, a good return as he takes it across the 30.
At their own 32-yard line.
Gun. Stop. White 80. 11. 11. Stop.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. He's going to let it go. Deep for Chase. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's second down.
Well, finally a win for this defense, and it's certainly been a tough day. With the success this offense has had throwing the ball downfield, it's got to feel good to finally get a hand on one and knock it away, because it's been tough sledding so far, and don't expect that to be the last time we'll test the deep. How often do we see teams kind of nurse these big leads, Mike, especially as the game unfolds? They turn to the ground game. They try to slow everything down. Well, not this offense. They refuse to take their foot off the gas. They're still mining for explosive plays, and frankly, with the way today's gone, I don't blame them.
12.
Burrow from out of the gun here on third down. Down the field, but it falls incomplete. Trying to connect with Chase Brown on that one. And that'll set up fourth down. So on fourth down, out is Ryan Rico to punt. Return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
McBride is the motion man. Right away, they'll set up to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on third down. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force fourth down. Here's Ryan Stonehouse now. He's on for the second time and wouldn't mind a carbon copy of that first kick. That one hit inside the 10, but it bounces forward into the end zone. Bring it back out to the 20-yard line.
Here we go. 180. 180. Shot. Shot.
A first down throw for Burrow. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
11, 11, 11, 11. Here we go. 12, 12, 12. 11. Big third. 11, 11, 11, 11.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. He'll air it out down the middle. That is brought in. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. That is a big play for Cincinnati. 59 yards.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Here we go.
Burrow now to throw on first down. Open left side is Gesicki.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
Shot. 180. 11 MT. 11 MT. Take. 11 MT. Shot.
Burrow here on second down. To the left side. Caught by Chase. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down. They are set up with first and goal.
First down. First and goal at the
11,
7-yard
12.
line.
Here we go. Here we go. Shot. 12. 12. Shot.
Now, Burrow. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make the difficult catches. And I would classify that one as tough, but you got to make that catch. Give your team a chance to come away.
And he's in. Chase Brown. Touchdown, Cincinnati. This defense continuing to give up points. Greg, you've been on offenses like this. This has to feel great when you're on a roll like this.
And it's really twofold, Mike. First and foremost, just like you said, every offense in the league works all week. We want to start out fast. We want to establish some early rhythm and play our style of game. They've certainly done that. Now, on the flip side, what does it do to your opponent? It takes them completely out of their game plan, knowing this early in the game, they're chasing points.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
Mike, when you're completing less than 35% of your passes, you're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL. He's just too erratic throughout the course of the game. Sometimes it's exactly how they practiced, and at other times, it looks like they've never practiced at all.
He finds DeAndre Hopkins for the catch. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
15 yards. And the Cardinals, first down.
from the 50. He'll set him to throw. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
Here we go.
Back to throw. He's going to try it here again. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. And the Bengals are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line.
Mike, that's a great play for any defensive back, let alone an undrafted rookie. I mean, to think that every single team passed on him in this past year's draft multiple times is pretty hard to believe. And again, this is the growth. This is the development that they saw when he signed there as an undrafted free agent. And he has taken advantage of every opportunity he's been given, and now he's creating turnovers for this unit.
On first down, Burrow. Catch left side is made by Higgins. And he's going to have this one up near the 28. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick, because that ball is coming out.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. This fielded at about the 9. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. He'll look to throw. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the third sack of the game. This defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
He'll fire one deep for Harrison. Oh, he's got a defender right with him, and it's an interception. Picked off by Brian Cook.
The third down pass.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
Here we go.
On On 1st and 10, Burrow. He'll swing this one out to Brown. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From the 31, here's 2nd and 4.
Let's get set. Right 80. Right shot.
First carry here, and it's Taj Brooks. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up 3rd down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
Oh, a bad time to run out of time. They don't get the playoff on 3rd and short. So, from 3rd and 2, back them up to 3rd and 7.
Here we go. Right 80.
Another try with Brooks. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
This brought in out past the 20. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. Here, back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Now they'll set up to throw. Over the middle, it's Harrison. And he's going to be taken down at the 37. A gain there of 11. It's an Arizona 1st down.
That's good for a Cardinals 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
And so far throughout the course of the game, I think the secondary's actually done a really nice job of taking him away. I mean, he's clearly one of their best players, one of the top players in the league. They're going to continue to find ways to target him. So defensively, it doesn't matter if he has 0 catches or 10. He is always going to be a focal point of this offense.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's a gain of 21 yards.
A pickup of 21 on that connection. It's good for a Cardinals 1st down.
1st and 10 at the
And up until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way, but here in the 3rd quarter, they're starting to find some plays. They're starting to get some opportunities. Just got to ask yourself if it's too little, too late.
McBride is the motion man. They'll look to throw again. He'll look middle and finds McBride as tight end. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line.
4 yards.
That's good for 27 and a 1st down.
What a luxury. There's certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. That's to the end zone where it's incomplete. What a job in covering, muscling that one free. It'll be second down now.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
Back to the air one more time. This ball batted away. That's incomplete.
And the defender does such a good job, like not only putting himself in position to make the play, but how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down. Really nice play.
After back-to-back incompletions, they now face third down and 10. And that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game. Like, it just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
He'll drop to throw. That's going to be incomplete. And they felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
Yeah, in this game, Mike, it's just gotten away from them here in the 3rd quarter. They're pretty much forced every possession. They're going to have to go for it and really press the issue, and I'm not even sure if that's going to be enough to get them back into this one.
That's complete. It's Yosiba. And he's out past the 30 and out of bounds. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
First and 10
Here we go.
at the 32-yard line.
12. 11, Thomas. Scott.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. He'll find Brown out of the backfield. And he'll be driven out of bounds, and that's a pickup of 8.
At the 40-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's second and a couple.
Let's get set. 11. 11.
Burrow to throw. That's into the hands of Yosiba. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. 2 times they've connected on this drive now. This one for 21 yards and a first down.
Here we go.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Here's Brown. And he'll try to keep his footing, manages to work it ahead for a couple of yards.
37-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
On 2.
So, from 37, here's second and 8.
Here we go. Wide 80. Wide 80.
Now, Burrow. That's to his big tight end, Gesicki. And he will be taken down. A big pickup on what will be the final play of this 3rd quarter. So, 3 quarters now in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's first and 10.
Stop. Wide 80. Wide 80. Stop.
Burrow. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And, man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
And the Bengals going to be set up with first and goal. Pass play moves them down to the 1.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's first and goal.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. He's got his big tight end, Mike Gesicki. Touchdown, Bengals. That's his second touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. We might need a calculator before this one is done. It has been one-sided, and the route rolls on, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike, and they just keep piling on the points. I mean, this offensive play caller, he's saying it's never enough. I'm going to try to score with every possession, and we've seen him do that all game long.
Makes the score, Bengals 41, Cardinals 7. Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Going down the center of the field, open man, and it's taken in. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. So a big one there to start the drive. 31 yards. On first and 10, they'll set up to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. They'll look to throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down.
We had a chance to sit down with the defensive coaches the other day, and we asked them, give us a few key points for today's game. And the first thing out of their mouth, Mike, what was it? It was, we got to get off the field on third down. Well, here we are in the second half, and they've done just that. Right now, this offense has no answers on third down. And that is just a bad time for a mental mistake. You have to secure that ball before you worry about turning upfield. You know it's fourth down. You know where the marker is. You've got to make that catch and keep this drive alive.
12.
A first down throw for Burrow. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Here we go. Can.
On the ground, it's Brown. And he'll just hope to stay on his feet here, picking his way forward for a gain of about 4.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6. At their
Just shy of
41-yard
midfield.
line.
Here's second down and 6.
Here we go. 180. Place high. 11 MT.
Throwing is Burrow. He'll go right and find his running back. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. 22 yards, the pickup there. And the Bengals going to have a first down.
First and 10 at the 29.
11. Here we go. Right 80. What is that?
Back to throw. Burrow. Open left side is Gesicki. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
At the Cardinals' 21-yard line.
On one, ready?
From the 21, here's second down and 2.
11, Mike. Let's get set. Dot. Right 80. Dot.
Here's Burrow. Taken in by Gesicki. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
And that throw just seems like the cherry on top of what has been an incredible day for this quarterback. And I wouldn't be surprised here late if we get to see the backup after this drive. And there's one guy in the stadium that has earned the right to stand on the sideline and relax. It's this quarterback.
He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Get it out quickly to Higgins. And he's into the end zone. T. Higgins. Touchdown, Cincinnati. He's got another one. His second touchdown of the evening. Greg in the end zone again. I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with a win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
Makes the score. Bengals 48, Cardinals 7. McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Back to throw here to begin the drop. In trouble, and down he goes. Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
It's second down.
He'll get on the football and spike it here. Not fun here. Third and a lot. Now they'll set up to throw. He'll fire one deep for Harrison. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Let's see what they do here. This is fourth and long. Back to throw. And And he's going to go down. The pressure too much. And that should wrap this one up as they have to give it up on down.
11 mighty. 11 mighty. Here we go. Here we go. Sahaj.
They'll run here with Brown. Not much happening there. Just a short game.
He was taken down at the 10-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Hey, can. Sahaj.
A carry here for Brown. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done.
That's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 2.
One, ready? Here we go. Right 80.
So it's a win here